Well, we're back.
Welcome
this
back.
week, obviously, we are somewhere different. Richard, where are we?
Let's talk about the elephant in the room first.
Yes, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
I have finally found my wedding shirt. It's an Under Armour shirt. It's called the Chesapeake. I'm sorry if my chair's vibrating. So
Ooh,
if I sound
does that
funny.
feel good?
It feels great.
And I apologize for, I found my wedding outfit, too.
You found your wedding outfit.
It's very hard to find pants that will match a jacket. So we did find that.
Well, just jack it off.
Yeah, I mean, I can always take it off, put it on.
Use it
either
as
way.
pants.
But anywho, we are here live at Natural Nails, recording our latest podcast
Kittleville Hills.
/ videocast. We thought that would be fun, so we are here at Natural Nails, and yeah, what are we talking about today, Richard?
We're talking about. I kind of forgot because of everything that's happening. We are talking about. We are talking about referrals and why they're important, right? Is that right?
While we get pedicures. So, give me a little rundown. What have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Oh man, last 2 weeks I've been crazy. I went to a Band of Horses concert, which was phenomenal.
Nice, I was there too. It was
You went to
awesome.
that? It was fun to go to a concert, just to go to a concert. I actually went to a concert last night and got roped into shooting it,
That's always fun.
which is cool because that's how Coleman Shots got started. Like name and all was from concert photography.
Awesome. Very cool.
And some weddings, whatever.
How's that feeling down there? Are you liking this?
It's new.
First pedicure. I mean, this is cool. We've never done this, so very interesting.
I'm just like shaking like a mug over over here.
You want to turn your vibrate off?
That's usually never a good option.
Okay, so so let's get here. Let me actually. I'm gonna pull my phone.
We have the phone out. Pull the phone out.
So we have a little bit of a runaround. So the last 2 weeks, we actually were just in Old Town Alexandria. We shot a couple engagement shoots up there. We we went to an M83 concert, which if you've never seen M83 live,
I didn't go
probably
because
one
I
of
thought
the
it was going to be
most
lame.
awesome shows I've ever seen in my life. It was really cool.
I don't know how I feel.
First, we were going to talk. You had a crazy wedding story that recently happened. You were second shooting for somebody.
Yes, I was second shooting for the beautiful Christy. Last name shall remain anonymous. Why not?
Why not?
And the caterer, because we're talking about referrals today, so the caterer kind of wasn't somebody I've ever worked with, and it was just kind of a disaster from the gate. The caterer left, the bartenders left, and me and Christy ended up cutting the cake and bussing the tables and everything. It was awesome.
That sounds like a joy of a wedding.
Yeah, so the bride was like straight in tears looking at contracts at her wedding.
Ooh.
Horrible.
Ooh, not a good experience.
Like, will I ever recommend that client again?
That client or that vendor?
That vendor. I'll never recommend either again.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't my wedding. I mean, so I didn't really care, but I still cut that wedding cake in 4 minutes.
Yeah, and that was one of our big talking points today is recommending people that, are kind of representing your brand too. Because if you recommend someone, I mean, it's kind of putting your name on the line.
Well, if I recommended somebody and they sucked, like all of a sudden that bride associates me with suck.
Yeah, she's like, man, they recommend this person, they're not good.
And there's probably no worse feeling in the world than, like, let's say I'm shooting a wedding and I recommend this awesome DJ, and the DJ's like late or not showing up.
Yes, late. Being late is not a good thing. You hear that, Holly? Being late is not a good thing.
Boom.
Okay, boom, roasted. Vendor relations.
It's important.
How important are vendor relations?
Well, like, which part of that do we want to talk about?
Let's first start with venues, various venues.
Well, the cool thing about a venue is that's like the first thing a client will book is a venue. So if the venue likes you or puts you on their short list, you're pretty golden. That's like pretty much free marketing.
Yes.
Which we'll talk about in a minute. But if a client or the venue likes you and recommends you, your client is going to be more inclined to book you, especially if they're already thinking about you. It'll kind of like seal the deal. They'll go from thinking about you to definitely wanting you.
Most definitely.
So that's my view on it. And like even places I've never shot, like I always try to make the best impression on my clients.
Speaking of a good impression, we'll go there in just a second. But I know you've got albums at Jeanette's Pier. I mean, that's a good idea. Send if you just kill a wedding at a venue, send them an album. Put something together, even if it's just a canvas.
Like the thing that amazes me, I'll look good. Like I shot like a wedding a couple years ago in Miami, in the ancient Spanish monastery. So beautiful sounding place. The pictures on the website were garbage. Like my worst wedding there would have been better than the pictures that were on their website. And that's no offense to them. That's just like send everything. You finish a wedding, you put it online, you send it to the client, let them look at it, and then just go ahead and send it.
Yeah, because you'd be surprised. I mean, I would say 9 out of 10 people do not send photos to the vendors, and that's like That's
or the
easy,
vendors
that's one
or
of the
the
easiest
vendors
ways
have to
to
like
market
fight
yourself.
to get them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they always hate that. They're like, I've emailed you 20 times, and you do get busy, but just do it. Let it be part of your workflow. You shoot the wedding, you call in at the wedding, you upload the wedding, you send it to the bride and groom and family, and then boom, you send it to all the guests.
Perfect.
And in my paperwork, it says like who's the florist, who's the caterer, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. If you can get that information ahead of time, that really helps with sending those photos out even quicker.
Agreed.
So talking about shooting at venues you've never shot at. So Rich helped me shoot at a venue. It's actually I pulled some photos from it. That was almost 2 years ago.
I think it was over 2 years
Isn't
ago.
that crazy? It was 2014. It was September 2014 or whatever.
Okay, it was 2 years ago.
Which is crazy. I can't believe it was that long ago. But anywho, we shot at Oak Ridge Estates in Virginia. Awesome venue. Cool bride, cool groom, fun wedding. And then we had some craziness happen at the reception.
So I shoot the wedding. Number one, this is the first time I got to shoot the yellow car or drive the yellow car, which was great. Best part of the whole trip is Ryan drives a S2000 and he never lets me drive it. So the reception and the other place were about 5 miles away from each other.
Yeah,
If
they
that-
were right across the street. It was like under a mile.
Well, if I drove really fast, so I couldn't
He
tell.
drove really fast and it felt like 5 miles.
So what we did is I shot the wedding. I took care of the guys. It was actually like a great, normal, 100% ready to roll wedding. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they're doing the like bouquet toss. So what happens is
So I'm like, Rich, just sit over there by that speaker.
I
Get me a nice wide
I sat
shot.
on the DJ speaker, and I'm shooting wide. I have my 16 to 35 on. I sit down. All the girls are already lined up. Everybody in tables is looking at me. I sit down.
And someone hops in Richard's lap.
Somebody sits in my lap, and at first it's like funny. So it's like, okay, this
Yeah, it starts
this
out
lady's
like, okay, this lady
and
just
you
hopped
can
in his
see
lap.
my face.
And then it gets a little crazy.
And then all of a sudden she takes her hind leg,
Throws it over
throws
his
it over
head.
my head, and I'm like, oh gosh, everybody, all 120 people are staring at me,
And it just gets
and it gets weirder.
it got crazier.
I don't even want to see it.
Yeah. And yeah, it's
The true story about this story, the craziness of it,
pretty crazy.
is like you can even see the wedding planner like in the picture. She's like freaking out.
So I was there. I shot the whole thing. I captured it all.
The
And
hardest-
he was blown away that I shot the whole thing and got it all.
Oh yeah, Ryan shot the whole thing, and the funny thing was it was like more of an awkward dismount than anything. Yeah, it was awkward. She sat in my lap, but like when she got off, I was like standing there. Everybody was looking at me. Ryan was laughing.
Everybody was looking at you when she
Everybody
got
was
off.
looking at me, and I was just like, and I kind of just shot it anyway.
I remember you were like, dude, the whole time I thought I was going to knock over all the DJ
Oh, I
equipment.
thought I literally almost fell over because I was like sitting like with like 2 inches on my butt, which I have a big butt, on the speaker. So she sits on my lap, and I'm like, okay, I'm playing it cool. And then I almost die. I almost drop her. She wraps her leg like I don't even know how that happened. She must have been a gymnast. She wraps her boot like cowboy boot
Yeah,
around
I
my
saw her
head.
jump in your lap, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I'm going to shoot that. And then when like the leg like lifted up and went behind your head, I was like, okay, this just got weird.
Yeah, so that's like pretty much the closest to like being like violated I've ever been in my life.
I haven't done another wedding at that venue since that. So that, I mean, good
Vendor
vendor
relations.
relations. That's it right
I tell you what, the bridesmaid really liked me, or whoever she was.
So let's talk about getting on that preferred list. What is a preferred list for people that don't know?
Well, like there's a couple resorts here that are exclusive. So as far as like you go there to book a photographer, they'll straight tell you book somebody on this list, or they're gonna suck, or they just won't let you bring that other outside vendor to the venue. So are you talking about like how to get on the short list if you're not on the
Yeah,
short list?
I mean, what's worked for us? I mean, we're on a few.
It's what works for you.
Yeah, we're on a few. So the best things that we've done is like show up early. That's the easiest thing you can do is show up a
And
little
set
early.
up lights, so you're not like wasting time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. We
set up
always get
lights.
there about an hour early. We set our lights up, and then we just start rolling with some detail shots. Intro ourselves to either whoever's directing the venue, the planner, whoever, and just be friendly. I mean, that's the biggest thing. I mean, a lot of times I see people show up and they're just like real shy, like they don't even want to talk. I'm like, hey, we're all here together to do the same thing. I mean, it's cool to vendor relations.
Well, you have to make yourself known too. You have to know who you want. You want people to know who you are in a business sense, anyway. Like,
Oh, I think I'm being pummiced.
like who is like when they see Ryan Moser, what do they see? A guy in a bright red suit.
Yeah, I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Which
And
is
me,
what I
I'm
want.
the guy that the women seem to sit on my lap and stuff. That's always happened. That's been a
It's-
problem with me since like elementary school.
It's what works for you.
But yeah, so if you're trying to get on a short list, I guess just like go like above and beyond. You should always go above and beyond, but really go out of your way to make those connections like on a friendship level with everybody. And then just give them pictures right away. Give the caterer pictures right away.
That's the easiest thing right there.
Be consistent. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is so fun to like watch
Oh,
your
back in
hobbit
water,
feet
yep, on
get
there.
scrubbed.
Yep.
Like, what are your thoughts on this? I know, like, we haven't really even
Yeah, let's talk
addressed.
about this. Okay, so this is definitely my first pedicure. My wife gets them all the time, loves them.
We're a couple first timers.
Yeah, I think I
I
would
feel like
do
we should
this
be holding
again.
hands.
Would you do this again? Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna come back in a half hour.
I'm liking it.
I like it. It's
The
pretty
water
much
feels
better than
warm and
sex.
awesome.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So, yeah, another thing that is like an easy thing to do that we always do. We try to post a little sneak peek like within the first week, so that it's just kind of the wedding's fresh in everyone's head. So like within the first couple of days, if you can get those photos at least on your blog or on Facebook and tag those vendors right away,
Tag everybody.
they are more apt to use them. And the fact that they see like, oh man, they just tagged me on Facebook, like I want to share this, like because this was a wedding we just did. It's so relevant, and look how awesome these photos look.
Agreed. Use hashtags. I know they're kind of annoying, but they work.
Yeah, Instagram.
Get it on Instagram. Get it on Twitter.
We've booked 5 weddings from Instagram.
Worth it.
So I mean, Instagram's free.
Hashtag wedding.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not on
Bocabros.
Instagram, and now they make it easier to
Hashtag
have
natural nails.
now they make it easier to have a personal account as well as a business account.
Oh, it's so easy.
Really,
That was like the best flip ever.
Yeah, you can. I think you can have up to 4 accounts, which we have so many accounts.
That's not enough for
it's
you.
Kind
You
of
and your
annoying.
wife probably needed both.
But 4 accounts is awesome because it was such a pain to log out and log in, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, so that's super easy.
Use the tags.
What's the easiest, most organic marketing?
Honestly, I'd have to say that is like in the field referrals.
Yes.
So like, let's say I shoot a wedding. This happens almost every wedding. I'm shooting a wedding, and the maid of honor says, "Oh, I got married 2 years ago, and it sucked. My pictures sucked. I just had a really bad experience." So there's 4 other girls that are not married hearing this. I kill that wedding, so they're like, "Oh man, like my friend hired somebody local, and it was bad, but my other friend hired Rich, and it was good."
And he slayed it.
That's how I get like all my out of town. That's how I've been to California, Miami. Like all my weddings like that are from their bridesmaids, and that's free advertisement. So I literally just did my job, and because one of the bridesmaids there liked it, that's like an unlimited source of like referrals and money and good name and everything.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, we shot one wedding way back in like I think it was 2012, 2013. I think it was 2012, and since then we've booked 8 weddings from that one wedding. So I mean, yeah, showing up, doing an awesome job, interacting with the wedding party. I mean, because a lot of those girls are like heavy dating or engaged or whatever. I mean,
And they're at a wedding, so they're really lonely.
Yeah. And they're at a wedding. Yeah. But they're watching you in your element do what you do. So I mean, that's the easiest way to get extra weddings.
It's the easiest organic marketing you can have.
And it's really cool too, because I mean, like those weddings we've done from that other one, it's really cool to go to those and like. How crazy is it? I'm sorry to get off subject. There's narwhals on the TV.
Ryan thought narwhals were extinct, and I told him
for
they
some
weren't.
reason I didn't think they were real. I guess I saw one in Elf, and I was like, "Oh, narwhals aren't real."
Well, we're going to Iceland next year.
Yeah.
It's official.
Yeah.
I'm giving your wife money, so it better be official. I said wife there. Make sure that was in there. So yeah, I'm excited. Narwhals.
Narwhals. Yeah.
You let us know. Are there narwhals in Iceland? Let me know.
Yeah.
America?
I don't know. I mean, I think they're underwater, so I don't know if we'd see that.
I have a water housing, so
Okay, so you're going to be diving in Icelandic water
I'm going to swim in it,
in October.
and I'm going to camp in it.
Perfect. Any last bit information you can give about referrals, Richard?
Well, here's my thing. Like another little side tangent on referrals. Like I recommend people that are good. Like I have a lot of friends in this industry, and like I've nothing wrong with my friends, but I want to refer somebody that's going to do the best job that they can. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Totally agree.
So, like, luckily, like the people I refer are also my friends, but there's a lot of people that I'm friendly with that like. Do I trust them with a wedding day for a bride for me? And no, that's not being mean or condescending. I just want that bride to get the best
Oh yeah, the very best experience.
overall experience. And
Totally.
a lot of that comes down to personality too. I mean, we can talk about that for a minute.
Yeah.
I think personality is huge for what we do. Like,
I couldn't agree more.
there's a lot of great photographers who just don't have a thriving business, and I think that's all 100% personality. What do
Yeah.
you think? Is that
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, whether you're just at a client meeting or you're at the wedding, that's the biggest thing. I mean, you need to be personable.
describe my personality at a wedding?
Rich is very uncandid and very outlandish. You can tell by his attire today. He's definitely the wild card.
I'm the class clown. Ryan's the wannabe class clown.
Rich will definitely say whatever he wants at a wedding, but that's what makes it funny. And honestly, every wedding I've shot with Rich, that's his client. They're always like funny people. They love to have fun, and they love Rich. Like, that's their biggest thing. They book Rich because they love Rich.
They love me. Like the lady who sat in my lap.
Yeah.
Loved me.
These ladies hate us.
Yeah. She loves me. Kim is killing it right now. I'm just going to let
This
her know.
is great. Yeah, I would come back.
I'm coming back.
Cool.
This should be our weekly. Like, what's a normal pedicure schedule?
Bi-weekly?
Every 2 weeks?
Every 2
Okay,
weeks.
So it's like I get 2 pedicures and a haircut. 2
Yeah.
pedicures and a haircut.
And they do it all here. They do waxing. They do nails. They do pedicure. Do you guys do massages? No massages. Just like legs, feet,
That's what
hands.
Rachel's for.
This is perfect. Very cool. And they've got that cool little chair. I'm surprised you don't want to sit there, Rich.
That's true. I'll have to show you a picture of that in a minute.
Well,
My
let's
daughter.
talk.
I need to bring my daughter here.
What's coming up? What do we have coming up?
I honestly haven't thought that far ahead. Why don't you start with that? What do you have coming up?
Okay, so we have. Well, I mean, in general, yeah. July's coming up. We've got some crazy weddings going down.
Well, let's go. Like, where we're at on the Outer Banks, we kind of catch like a weird lull in the summer. Like, it's too hot to get married on the beach, so things kind of die out, which is kind of great. Like, I think if we were busy from May to September straight, I would die.
Oh yeah, July.
But
and
we
August.
do what we do family portraits on the beach,
Oh,
or as
wow.
we call them, beach portraits.
Beach portraits. Yes.
And that kind of takes up our every night, or it should take up our every night. So we just kind of go out, take pictures of families, and we kill it.
Yes. But anywho, I don't even know where we're going with that. Yeah. But what do we have coming up on podcast? What do we have coming up?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah. Totally
Well,
cool,
we
though.
have some guests that are coming. Can we say who it is? I feel like this is a great opportunity to say his name.
Yeah, we've got David Molnar coming up.
Which you could just Google him.
Yeah, David is the man.
Or grab like any March of Dimes ad, or
Yeah, David is shot for Pepsi. He's shot for.
he's
March
been in
of
Time
Dimes.
Magazine.
Yeah, I mean, the dude's been all over, and we're so stoked to have him on the show.
I'm excited. He's kind of like my business mentor. Kind of like I am to Ryan and Holly. Like how you look up to me so much. That's kind of what David is.
So
to
anytime
me.
you talk about us going to Nashville,
yeah, we
it's
go to
see
Nashville. It's
David
really to see
or
David and Zach.
doing a shoot and hanging out with some buddies down there.
So we don't even know what we're talking with him about yet. You guys can ask us questions on
Yeah, definitely,
YouTube.
because we don't have obviously we'll talk about how his business got started and where he's now, and what's the future like. But yeah, let us know if you have any questions for David. Let us know.
And if you like this, we might do more stuff like this because this is fun.
Yeah, and we also have we're putting together a newsletter, so you can sign up for the newsletter. Obviously, you can check this out. If you're
we're giving it
hearing
a free
this-
gift. Free gift.
If you're hearing this, this is actually a video cast too. So
Yes.
we're going to have a link for the video in the information, so you can check out the video because
So
obviously,
this is our first vlog.
obviously you're going to want to see the video because we're getting pedicures, and
Who wouldn't want to see that
Who
with
wouldn't
your
wanna see
feet?
us getting
Like, look how
pedicures.
wet your hair is right now, and
I know.
like swirling. It's like a swirling dervish.
I'm a little moist.
Just a little.
Okay.
And also we have a complete gear review
yes.
that's coming up. So like Ryan and I went through our entire camera bag and said this is what's in it. And we've had some of you guys say that's great, but it's hard to know exactly what you're talking about. So
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many different models of certain things and all sorts of different stuff. So, yeah, we've compiled this whole list of everything we have.
And it's going to be available via download on an ebook or
Yeah.
like an e-packet.
Yeah, so it's simple enough. You sign up for our newsletter, and
Boom.
you get the full list. Which
And
is
honestly,
super
our
cool.
newsletter is only going to be the book because we're lazy. So it's not going to be like
Yeah, we're not going to
spammed.
flood your email. Like, if anything, you might get 2 emails a year. I mean,
And it's going to be free stuff. Like, boom, this one is our gear list with links.
Yeah,
and
so
then
we're
our,
not
our
gonna
next one's going to be like actions or
yeah, we're not going to spam you with like
presets.
Black Friday deals or anything like that.
because we hate that garbage.
But anywho, yeah. So that's
And then
where
what else?
we're headed.
We have another. What else are we doing? We're doing another review. Tell them about the review
Yes,
we've been
we
talking
are-
about for like a year.
Yes. Okay. So you've heard us gloat about Sigma. Well, we are preparing to do the Ultimate 50 Showdown. The Ultimate 50 Showdown.
Which is the Sigma 50 1.4 art series for Canon.
The Canon 50L 1.2, and also, we do the nifty and the thrifty,
Why not?
which are, if you're familiar, the Canon 50 1.4, which is about a $350 lens, and the Canon 50 1.8, which is about a $100 lens.
Yeah, 150 new.
Well, yeah, we're not even going to get into
We're not going
that,
to even
'cause
talk about that.
that's
We
a
could
whole
talk about
separate
50s
thing.
for hours.
We could. We totally
But
could.
just Sigma's better. You can trust us, or you can watch this complete gear review. We're going to show you the Ultimate 50 Showdown.
Yes, the Ultimate 50
And thank you guys for checking out the Pusher Labs review. We're at like 1,000 views on that, and I was answering questions like all day the other day from the YouTube channel.
Yeah, thanks for everybody that jumped on there and commented, and yeah, all the feedback we got on that was been awesome. The music in here, that's what I really like. The music is cool.
I was expecting way more Spice music. This is way better.
Yeah, this is like I'm ready to go to work and like get it done. Look like Madonna there.
It's like a late 80s, early 90s vibe, which is me.
Yeah, totally.
Like the best year. The 80s were the best. Think about the 80s. Back to the
You
Future.
were in the 80s for 2 years.
Bro, I still lived them.
I was in it for 4. Oh, the best
When
4
were you
years.
born?
Best 4 years of my life.
I mean, you had Back to the Future, Indiana Jones. What else came out of it?
Jaws? Was Jaws? No, that was 70s maybe.
That's probably 70s. You
Jaws
suck.
was a great movie though. I don't know why we're getting on the
We live at the
80s
beach?
references.
But yeah, the 80s were the best.
Sure.
I liked them. But I'm excited where technology is. Like I'm loving the Apple Watch. I can text at a wedding and it's great.
I just love that I can shower in it. You talked me into that, and I've showered in it every day for 3 months. I don't know.
I took mine in the ocean the other day.
Are you serious?
And I took it in your pool the other day.
Yeah, you jumped in the pool and you were
The
like,
only downside to the Apple Watch is you forget that you're wearing it.
yes. That's why I like that.
Because it becomes a part of you. It becomes an extension of your body. That's how comfortable and sleek it is.
Did you hear that, Tim Cook? We love the Apple Watch.
Tim Cook.
And shout out to OPPO Suits.
Shout out.
If you guys, yeah, that's our first time saying shout out.
No, I said it earlier just to
Sorry,
make Rachel mad.
Yeah. So big thank you to OPPO Suits.
And
which is
Under
where
Armour.
I got
Under
the
Armour.
suit.
And if you here, I'm going to talk about the shirt again for a minute.
Go for it.
For years, I've been trying to find the correct wedding attire. I mean, years. And finally, I found the Under Armour shirt. It's like $80, but it's
What's wrong with a full cotton shirt?
I'm fat and I sweat a lot.
Yes. Well, yeah, me too. I'm
Thanks.
there too.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Jerk face.
So breathable is
It's
good.
super breathable. I wear Under Armour undershirt and an Under Armour shirt, and it's like I'm topless right now. So
We just need to get this guy a belt.
if you're hearing us, I'm wearing a belt. If you're hearing this, pretend I'm topless, and if you're seeing this, just close your eyes and pretend I'm topless. And pretend Ryan's pantless. Why not?
And if you want to see this, yes, like I said, the video link will be in the comments.
Holly, ask us a question.
We've got our lovely producer behind the scenes Snapchatting.
Come do a selfie. Come do a selfie.
I actually, yeah, and one more last little
You can come in here. It's
brag
okay.
is Derek with Mom Sweet Shop. Derek, thank you for the Thrasher shirt. I love it.
You're doing a selfie with the three of us.
I'm just gonna wipe the sweat off my brow.
You have to turn the camera around.
I don't think you can even.
What'd I
can you
pay
even
her
get
for?
us in here? Are we? Oh, we're selfieing. I'll lean in. Look at that, selfieing on the iPhone. Love it.
As my friend, what is going on? My friend
gosh.
David told me the best camera is the one you always have with you.
Very true.
I did.
I've heard him say that like 10,000 times.
It's the truth, though, man.
I kind of thought it was you.
I have
saying
a 4-year-old daughter, and I have more pictures of the iPhone of her than any real camera. Cause like,
that. Oh, well, it's
I
obviously.
think it's because like I'm a photographer and like, I just don't want to take my camera out.
Ooh, look at bro. We're getting some gloss.
High gloss. Where is Chad Stewart when you need him?
This is magic.
Where is Chad Stewart when you need him?
Very cool.
I
realized my phone, for some reason, has been in the never sleep mode since the last podcast. So I think that's why my battery's been dying. Kid you not. Like, obviously, I put my phone to sleep all the time, but yeah. That's very.
So you have
I went to turn it
you have
on.
to push the button to make it go to sleep.
Yeah. Otherwise, if
ya.
you just leave it sit there, it'll sit there forever. That's why it hasn't gone to sleep.
I got you. I think I deleted the note, so we are totally screwed.
Well, no, we went through everything. So yeah, I
We
mean,
can remember this is video. We can cut the podcast.
and for new people, because this is our new video, where can they find you, Richard?
My name is Rich Coleman. Coleman
It
Shots.
just got serious.
Coleman Shots Photography. # Coleman Shots @ Coleman Shots. Coleman, like the
Like the really awesome coolers and campers.
Like the
and
Yeti that
lanterns.
sucks. And then shots, SHOTS. Where can they find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at Ryan Moser. You can find me my business page at Ryan and Rach. And you can find us online at www.ryanandrach.com. That's RACH. These narwhals, man, blowing my day.
I just want you to look at your
those are
middle. I want you to look at your mini.
Oh my God, they're going purple. This is awesome. This is the kind of stuff I dream about. This is going to be fun to try to take off. Very excited.
Use the real camera, girl. Get that M out.
Yeah, get the M out. Go ahead, Holly. Go in for a close-up. My feet are looking great. This is the best they've ever looked.
My legs feel. I feel like the weird thing is how great my legs feel.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the massage was, like, nice. So here we go. We're going to get a nice little close-up shot. We're going full color. This is awesome. Purple, too. Love it.
Love wins, bro.
Love it. Purple nails. Why not? Why not?
Shout out to Why Not Pizza.
I was thinking that too. That's so funny. Cool. Any last banter, Richard?
No, thank you for checking us out. You can tell us what you want us to do next.
If you love this video, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button there. Will it be there? I guess.
And then we'll put a link. We'll put a link to our
Hit the
other
subscribe button.
podcasts.
Comment below. I mean, whatever. I mean, if you want to know the size of this suit, comment below.
What's the girth?
The girth. It's the biggest one they make. It's a European cut, so it's the biggest.
So it's like a European like 8X.
Yeah, this is like
it's like shopping at H&M.
This is the fattest European person.
Whoa. Let's talk about H&M. Dear H&M, please get a fat kid size.
We're like going way off the.
I love it though. I mean, I feel like H&M's like great, but like my wife wears a 2X. You know what I mean? Like, and she's small.
At H&M.
So Tom was like, "Yeah, I got the shirt. It's great. I wear a size large." So I bought him a large shirt, and it was H&M large. So I was like, "Tom, you need a small." Like,
oh, the shirt that he likes
was H&M. I didn't
H&M
realize that.
large.
He was like, "No, I promise, it's a large." I looked at the tag.
Yeah, he's definitely a medium or small.
Yeah,
that's funny. Cool.
Small in the build, huge as a man.
Something.
What would Jeremiah wear at H&M?
Something along those
What would
lines.
Jeremiah wear?
Pants with a third leg, maybe.
Ooh, let's talk about our possible Miami trip.
Yeah.
Can we go there? Yeah, it's kind of top secret, but I found out. Did I find out yesterday?
A couple days ago. Yeah. 2 days ago.
2 days ago. So tell us, our boy Spencer hooked it up. Talk about Spencer.
So Spencer's a cool guy. I guess Rich has known him longer than I have. Obviously, Rich met him years ago, but Spencer's just a cool photographer guy. He works for this company that does marketing and websites and
pretty much everything web related. And what did he called me and said, "Hey Rich, would you be interested in shooting some boats from the air, helicopter, boats from underwater with your water housing in Miami?" And I said, "Heck yes." So we're getting paid to go down to Miami and shoot like crazy.
So we're getting flown down to Miami. We are, they're paying for flights. We're gonna rent some gear. We're gonna get some water housings and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a fun shoot.
We might do a podcast live from there. That'd be hilarious.
Like we've done a lot of commercial stuff. Actually, we've done a lot of food stuff lately, which has been kind of.
We've been shooting the mess out of some food.
Yeah,
which is great because you get free food.
Yeah, free food.
They're like, "Hey, all that food you just shot, now eat it."
Yeah, you got to eat that because that's gonna be thrown away.
Yes.
So boats. So that'll be fun, and it's not really us just going just to shoot boats. Like it's kind of setting the whole scene. So we're gonna do like some nightclub shots.
Photojournalistic.
Yeah, it's gonna be really really cool. Oh, you're going purple too, man. How do you feel?
Purple
that purple looks good on
purple
you.
Red.
Did you choose the color? That's beautiful. You
Holly.
picked the color. Holly, you're the best. You rock. This is great. No.
It's kind of cool. It's not super glossy. I like it.
It's very.
It's a little
it's
matte.
very natural.
I like flat.
Natural nails.
Kittle Hills milepost. 8.5.
No, 6.5.
6.5.
This guy.
7. I'm sorry. I lived here my whole life. Milepost 7-ish.
Awesome. Cool.
Check it out. We'll put links to that below.
Yeah.
Also.
So if you're ever in the Outer Banks, come
and
to Natural
link
Nails.
to their website.
The
and
owner
honestly,
is super nice guy. Cool guy.
Honestly, I've never had a pedicure,
Cool
but
place.
I'm coming back. So if you're like, why are they getting a pedicure? Just do it anyway.
Try something new. Yeah. Why not?
Well, thank you guys for checking us out.
Yeah. Thanks for checking us out. Stay tuned for. We've got kind of a crazy idea for the next video cast. We'll keep that kind of on the wraps. But yeah, just thanks for subscribing. Thanks for checking out the channel.
Cue music.
Cue the music now. Cue it now.
Awesome. Sure.
Cue the music now.
I'm gonna turn my vibrator back on.
Go for it. Yeah, we're out. Thanks.
Ooh, I should have that on the